Today in the news, we got an unexpected CPU, Intel's top of the line, and free games. What's up guys, I'm Snows, and this is your boot sequence. Before we start, let me give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Surfshark VPN. I've tried a few VPN services in my life, but I gotta say, Surfshark is actually amazing. You can install it on an unlimited number of devices. It has whitelisting built in, which a lot of VPNs don't have. It's super easy to access the Netflix library of other countries. That's how I watched Doctor Who, and it can help you with your downloads. Me? What downloads? Ah, those that, okay, I see what you mean. I mean, seriously, you want and need a good VPN, so head over to the link down below and enter promo code BOOT, yes, we got our own promo code, for 83% off and an extra month of service for free. Thanks, Surfshark. Let's get started with AMD. In the past few weeks, we saw a new lower-end CPU pop up quite a few times, the Ryzen 5 3500. What I wasn't expecting is that AMD is also working on another CPU, the R5 3500X. Chinese retailer JD.com listed the CPU on its online store, and with it came some marketing material. Let's start with the specs. The R5 3500X will be, as we thought, a 6-core, 6-thread CPU. It will have a base clock of 3.6 GHz with a boost of 4.1. In terms of cache, we're looking at 32 megabytes, and the CPU will have a TDP of 65 watts. Oh, and this one comes with the Wraith Stealth cooler. Now, AMD makes it clear that this CPU is there to compete against the i5 9400 from Intel. If we look at the marketing material, you can see both a 9400F and a 3500X, both paired with a GTX 1660. It looks like the 3500X is slightly slower than the 9400F on all of the games shown, except for Counter-Strike, which, you know, they kind of put really front and center there. They also have a chart for what I think is latency of the 99th percentile, maybe? I don't know, my translating app didn't quite catch that, but what we know is that lower is better, and AMD does better than the 9400F in that specific case. So we don't know the price of that CPU, but what we can assume is that AMD will have to either undercut or match Intel on this one. There's no core or thread count advantages for AMD in this case, and it is technically a little bit slower in gaming overall. I mean, yes, it beats the 9400 in CSGO, but we're well over 350 FPS, so there's no real advantage here. Anyways, going back to the price, since the 9400F is currently hovering around $130 to $150 in the US and about $200 in Canada, I'd say that the 3500X would probably be $119, maybe $129. That would be a great price for the CPU. Do I actually think that AMD will price it like that? No, I'm pretty sure they'll stick to $150 US. In any case, that's a great CPU for budget builds. We just have to wait to see what the actual pricing will be. Moving on, we got an Intel leak last night about the 10900X, the lowest end 10-core 10th gen Intel CPU for the high-end desktop platform. Well, today we get another one. This time it's their highest end, the 10980XE. Once again, we're greeted with a Geekbench benchmark that shows that not much has changed on all of those new CPUs for Cascade Lake X. The biggest performance change will be a boost clock bump of around 200 MHz. I mean, there's not much else Intel can do here. At least the price should change, and since the last gen 9980XE cost about $2,000, we can expect Intel to price this one around $1,200. Oh, and they have hardware protection for side channel attacks, finally, or at least the ones that we know about right now. In gaming news, it looks like the Epic Store is still going after Steam. Right now, everything, and that is the name of a game, is 80% off on Steam, bringing it to only $2.99. That's cool, but the Epic Store just announced that the game will be free next week on its platform. All you gotta do is wait. I've gotta say, I don't like the fact that there are tons of game launchers popping up this year. I mean, the Rockstar one is probably the weirdest one so far, but I've gotta admit that I've been enjoying the free games. I picked up San Andreas yesterday, I got Celeste and Inside last month, and I've played a ton of it. And right now on the Epic Store, you can get the whole Batman Arkham trilogy for free, and even the Lego versions. And on the week of September 26th, Metro 2033 Redux will also be free on the Epic Game Store. I don't even know how long it's been since I've actually paid for a game. Sure, some of them are old, but games are games, and if I haven't played them before, I'm having fun. Lastly, in Nvidia news, it looks like the Green Team might launch the rumored GTX 1650 Ti on October 22nd. This information was found on the Chinese tech site IT Home or ITH. I don't know. There isn't much more information besides pricing, which is 1100 yen, and converting that to US dollars makes it 155 USD, which doesn't really make sense since the current GTX 1650 is already at 150. This new card will probably run maybe 179, 189, sitting right between a 1650 and a 1660. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for the news today. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you got any comments or questions, leave them down below. Once again, just a quick reminder to use my promo code BOOT, B-O-O-T, for Surfshark VPN. It's a good deal. You can click right here to see the latest video right here to subscribe to the channel. Stay frosty, my dudes, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm kind of happy that they gave us a promo code. I don't know why, but, you know, it's like, boot sequence. Oh, I got my own promo code. I'm a big boy now. Go check it out, though. It's actually a really good VPN.